I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Kip Tom, the U.S. Ambassador to the United Nations Rome-based agency here in Rome, Italy, with a global purview of food security issues around the world and a number of issues, ones that the UN organizations deal with. But today, I'm very fortunate to have my two sisters, two of them are here out of the three, and my mother, who all grew up on the same family farm that I did back in Leesburg, Indiana. Well, I've got two granddaughters right now, Reagan and Reese, that are one is a senior, one is a freshman, and they've been very engaged in 4-H, been very engaged in FFA. Officers, they've got livestock projects. They start out like we did. Dad oftentimes give us a cow or give us our first animal to start with, and then we took the profits from that and reinvested. And I think they start at a young age in 4-H, and where they can really understand that there's a dynamics around the financials here that we need to learn how to manage and how we can reinvest and control our own destiny.
Our father gave him a calf, but he also gave each of us a cow as well. And his plan was that we would raise those cattle and eventually sell them and then use the money to go on to whatever we want to do with life. For me, that was college. My cattle business paid for most of my college.
I think the other part of what we had growing up, especially with 4-H, was that we learned process and procedure. There were so many math skills and science skills and, reading, of course, and learning how we watched percentages and how things change for our calves and percentages in cooking and all of that, we kind of thought that was the norm, but in reality, we were learning so many other skills that helped us academically and helped shape, choices that we made in the future and helped us really become a leader.
Back in my time, it seems like we weren't expected, or we didn't pursue some of these things to be a chemical rep or salesman for a farm company of some kind. We didn't, I don't know, it just didn't seem like it was on our radar. We were more expected to be in the home and do all the things that go along with a farm home.
It's just very important to value young women and to invest in them, in their education and in their ability to own land, their ability to own properties, and to see them as very valuable human beings, because that, again, it changes the whole community. Everyone is enriched when young girls are enriched and we invest in them.